What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to talk about why deadlift can help you become a better runner. But before we get into the 3 ways I think deadlifts are super beneficial for runners, I want you to scroll down and on your way down there to comment on whether or not you guys have deadlifts programmed in currently. Yes, if you do, type no if you don't. And if you don't, I want you to tell me why you currently don't have deadlifts. Implement it into your strength portion of your training. And on your way down there, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for all future content, and hit that little bell notification as well so you can get notified when I post something new. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of the video, if you will. The 3 benefits to deadlifting for runners. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is improving your alignment when you're running. What deadlifts do is they help you build your core strength, which in turn helps you build your posterior chain and helps with tracking your upper body from the waist up over your knees while you're running. This will help you hold your form better. It'll also help prevent injury by being able to strengthen your upper body and your core to hold that tight, because you don't want to be hunched over. If you're hunched over, your form will break down, you'll get fatigued quicker. So by having your trunk in line with your hips and your hips in line with your knees while you're running, keeping everything upright and tight, you'll be able to perform better. Another thing that helps with the alignment, like I mentioned, is having your hips also in line. The proper way to deadlift upon lifting it off the ground and locking out through the movement, your hips shoot forward to help you lock the weight out. So by doing deadlifts consistently and, more importantly, correctly, your hips will learn how to come forward through the movement, which will also help keep your upper body in line with everything else lower during the run. So add deadlifts in to increase the performance through the alignment of your upper body, hips, and your knees. Benefit number 2 for deadlifting to help your running form, to branch off of improving your alignment, it will also help you hold that form for longer runs. If you've ever done a long race or simply a run that you're not accustomed to the distance, like your first time doing 13 miles, your first time doing a 10K, your first time doing a marathon, you're not accustomed to those lengths. Your legs may feel good, your breathing could be on point, and the first thing that goes once the fatigue really sets in is your form. Your shoulders might start hunching over, you might be hunched over, your arms might be, getting a little looser. So by doing deadlifts and improving your alignment, it'll keep your form stronger, it'll keep your torso upright, which in turn, by keeping your torso upright and not hunching over, it'll open up the airways as you're running. So your breathing will be better, your form will be stronger, your runs will be stronger for longer. Another benefit of being able to hold your form for longer and opening up those airways and increasing your endurance would be hills. Everyone's favorite thing, running hills. Running up hills, it's imperative that you manage your fatigue and keep your form as tight as possible. So by doing deadlifts and strengthening your upright positioning, and by strengthening your overall core through the deadlift, you'll be able to really push yourself up those hills harder without sacrificing your form and the breakdown that comes with that of going up the hill and wanting to hunch over a little bit and kind of break all that down. By keeping tight and keeping upright, you'll be able to really move your arms, your shoulders, keep them forward and up so you can really push your way up those hills for a stronger, more beneficial run. The third benefit of deadlifting deals with a very common thing amongst not only runners, but just athletes and mobile people in general. As you start to gain better endurance, your legs get stronger, you get better breathability, better stamina, your form is stronger. What's the one thing that you want to do when all of these things come together? You want to increase your mileage. But by increasing your mileage, what tends to happen to a lot of people, and it's happened to me as well, is you develop that knee pain, either around the kneecap, under the kneecap, right on it. One thing that deadlifting can do is it can help you strengthen your hamstrings and your glutes. One of the common reasons for getting the knee pain is that you may be quadricep dominant. So what this means is when you're running and your legs are going back to come forward and you're just going through the motion, your quadricep could be taking over and dominating the run because your hamstrings and your glutes are weaker and not up to par with your quadriceps. What this does is it puts extra tension on your knees and your joints, which could cause direct pain to the patella or the knee. So by doing deadlifts and doing them correctly, that's the main key here with deadlifts, by the way, is doing them correctly. Don't just jerk the weight up. Doing them correctly can strengthen your hamstrings, can strengthen your glutes, and then can take some of the pressure off of the quadriceps, thus relieving the tension that they directly drive to the knees. So the hamstrings and the glutes have to be up to par or as close to maximum in comparison to the quads as they can be. So that takes the tension and the pressure and the pain out of the kneecaps so you can focus on all of the benefits that we talked about in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and I hope you guys learned a thing or two about implementing deadlifts into your running program. Let me know if you guys end up putting deadlifts into your program, and let me know down the line, if it helped and improved your running. I know in the short time that I have been running, it's definitely improved my form, being able to hold my form. It's helped me kind of streamline my endurance gains as well. And I'll keep deadlifting, and I'll keep running, and I'll keep getting stronger. We'll see you guys soon.